What is up, guys? It's Ryan. I'm back with another Ryan Reacts, where I react to literally anything you guys submit. Today we're going to be taking a look at Coaster Fanatic, one of the original coaster vloggers on YouTube, one of the coolest guys I've ever met in the coaster community. And man, what a dude is he, and he's got one of my favorite small channels. So without further ado, let's go check it out. Alright, so obviously since vlogs are my favorite, that'll be the first one I'm going to show you. So let's check out this Surrounded by Storms at Dorney Park.
You know, the last time I was here, there used to be a coaster here. And I'll be quite honest with you, it feels really awkward not seeing another blue roller coaster next to this giant yellow one as well. It used to be an interesting skyline you could see from the park. You just have coaster after coaster after coaster.
You can probably hear me fine over it.
And then you have this lone one over here. So it feels weird to not see Stinger there anymore. Alrighty guys, welcome out to another park visit. I know, I'm just going to all these parks all of a sudden.
That's one thing about him you gotta know. He calls his vlogs park visits. I call them vlogs. No biggie.
This park is a park I've actually hit before when I did a Pennsylvania trip 3 years ago in 2016. And we are at Dorney Park, as you can tell by the title.
It's a park I really want to go to, by the way.
I haven't been here in 3 years. It is very different and very weird not seeing Stinger there anymore. But I can't wait to get on Talon and Steel Force and Hydra because, Talon was one of my favorites. And I want to see if it still holds up with all the changing views that I've had on roller coasters.
By the way, I should have mentioned this in the intro. His name is Charles, if you don't know.
And I just can't wait to have a fun time here. It's going to be awesome.
Epic. Kind of like the montage. See, these are my favorite style of videos. They're not too much of vlogs, but they're mostly vlogs, and you get a lot of cool footage too, so. Kind of like the music in the background. Hopefully I don't get a claim for that one. I'll turn it down just a little bit. That way you guys can hear me all the way. I'm trying to get better at the volume management. Yeah, these are very clean shots, smooth. He's got a nice Canon camcorder. It's probably a $600 camera if I had to guess. It's pretty nice, and he definitely clearly knows how to work it. That JoJo roll though. How much time do we get? Alright, I'll watch a couple more minutes of this video. I feel like that would be a very underrated park to visit. I definitely want to go. I just love the color scheme, the green B&M track. Looks so nice. Green's one of my favorite coaster colors you can have on a track, especially B&M's. It looks so good on Kumba. Well, Kumba's more of a light blue, but you got green on Hydra, you got green on Raptor. They look so great. Dang, that looks like a pretty darn cool splash, actually. Kind of like it has the whole bridge over it. It's pretty dope montages. Yeah, whole G. Half black. Half black. Half black.
It's actually dope. Look at this dope.
I don't know about dope. It just says. Oh, I guess the black does look a little cooler.
Hello, how you doing? Hey, hi, here.
I got myself a bag. And a shot glass.
I'm so tired.
Happy Dorney.
Those are enthusiasts I don't recognize, but they seem cool. Alright, so I'm going to cut this vlog off here. Very silent, but he does talk a lot in some of his other videos, so there's one example. If you want to finish the rest, as usual, I will put the link in the description down below. On to the next one. Alright, let's check out my 10 new favorite coasters of 2018. Now keep in mind, yes, I know this was posted 1 year ago, and you might be thinking, Ryan, it's 2020. Why is this 1 year old and it says 2018? Well, Charles is a very busy college student, and if I was as busy as he was and still been able to keep up with my videos that well and keep this good of a channel, applause to you, man. I mean, cut him some slack, that's all I'm saying. So let's get into the video.
2018 is over, everybody. So let's look back at some of my favorite coasters of 2018.
Alrighty. Hey, you used to have an intro. Sweet. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a lot of his older videos.
Happy New Year and welcome to 2019. I hope you're enjoying some of the videos after coming back from absolutely nothing.
Coming back from absolutely nothing. Boy would even know what the future was like in 2020.
It's probably nice to have some more videos come up on the channel. And don't worry, the winter break stuff that I did in Texas that you've seen on my Instagram channels, if you've been keeping up with that, will be posted after a couple of these videos along with the other stuff. But 2018 is now over, and like tradition ever since 2016, let's continue on with what were my favorites this year. Although I'm doing something a little bit different this year, just because I'm changing and my views on stuff are changing. So let's just kind of dig in right into this. 2018, I went from 246 roller coaster credits to 281 roller coaster credits. So not as big as a year as I did with 2017, where I went from 180 to 246. So it was kind of a little bit of a smaller year for me. But for what I did in 2018, there was a lot of memorable things. First things off, I got to attend my first ever media day, and that was a Time Traveler media day, which was a blast.
So one thing you'll notice right away is, just like my channel, he is very, 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 very personable. So he does a lot of talking and explaining. So if that's your cup of tea, this is your stuff right here.
Absolutely loved it, and I also got to attend September's media day. That's how I got this little.
Sorry if you hear my chair
here.
Squeaking. It's a wooden chair. It sucks. I want a new one,
really
but
cool. Good
gotta
stuff
deal
there.
with it for now.
And so that was really neat. I also had to attend my first ever park outside of America. It was in Europe, in Austria, and it was on a trip that wasn't even designed for parks. We were just stopping there. So it was not a lot of footage, but I still had a blast, and I was able to get 9 credits from the 12 that were there. It was awesome. I also got to hit my first 2 ever Texas parks, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, Six Flags Over Texas, and a lot of cool other things along the way. So while it was a smaller year, the things that I got to do in 2018 were a blast. So let's take a look now at my 10 favorites of 2018. So let's start things off with number 10 in Branson, Missouri, and that is Runaway Mountain Roller Coaster. This is an alpine
pretty sweet
coaster,
having an alpine coaster on this list.
This thing was ridiculous. Now, it was on a bumpier side. It's not as smooth as the new Branson coaster, which is in the heart of Branson. This alpine coaster was really fast, or it felt fast.
Nuts.
It felt like you were gonna fly off at any point. It was ridiculous how much speed it felt like you got, and you were flying through the trees. I love that. It was something that I really liked about Smoky Alpine Coaster, but this one does it on a greater extent, and I was really thrilled with this roller coaster. It's fun.
See, Rocky Top was fun, but I don't think we ever really had an intense moment until the very last double helix. I think any alpine coaster is fun, though. The cool thing about Rocky Top was they played some awesome music, though. It was like Green Day, Blink-182, all that good stuff.
Next up at number 9, we have our first one from Texas. This is down in San Antonio, Superman Krypton Coaster. What an amazing roller coaster. I think this and Dominator are on par for some of my favorites. While Dominator has the speed, this one just has the drops. Dude, the fact that you're dropping off that quarry wall is ridiculous. It is awesome. Back row on this thing, and even front row is awesome. It's one of the few B&Ms I've rode where I like both back and front equally. because it was just so much fun to dive off that wall, not once but twice. And there was even a really cool near miss effect with one of the supports as you're coming up to do a turnaround on the quarry wall. And just in general, it was so much fun. This is a blast from start to finish. What's also really cool about this coaster, real quick, is that it is also very quiet. You can't hear this thing run at all, and even though it goes 70 miles per hour. Next up.
Alright, so that gives you a little lick of what this video style is like. Very personable, like I said before. If you want to finish this video, as usual, link below. Let's get to the last video I'll look at. Alright, so Charles also occasionally does some on-ride footage, so let's showcase some of that for you guys. This will be the last video we watch. Alright, we're going to start when he gets on the ride. I actually have no clue what this thing does. They were building it when I was there for Spring Break 2015. But that's a credit I'm missing along with Tigris and Iron Quasi when it opens. So that's a park I definitely want to get back to. I also want to get back to SeaWorld someday. Because I was a wimp and when I was 11 I only rode Shamu Express. So I need those credits. I also stupidly only rode most of the coasters here in the front row. Alright, let's watch. It's an awesome view up there.
Wow!
So if I remember correctly, this thing only spins half the ride. So they let you loose after that. Which is interesting. Well, it just flips you around backwards, I guess. Okay. For on-ride footage that isn't like attached to something on the ride, literally, that's pretty smooth footage.
Oh man.
I don't know if he filmed on his GoPro or if he used his Canon or what. I don't know if he had his Canon yet, actually. Still looks like a fun credit. Okay, I presume you're spinning? Yep. That'd be a sweet element. I bet you pull some insane laps.
Wow!
That looks so fun.
Wow!
I need that credit so bad. Alright, that looks like it's it. I kind of like these off-ride videos because he kind of shows you through the queue line a bit too. I know I skipped through that because I need to condense this video down, but nice job! Alright, so that's going to do it for my reaction for Coaster Fanatic. Like I said, he's a very, very, very verbally energetic, outspoken, confident guy. Love the dude. Met him at Kings Island last year, the day Vortex closed, and we got our last rides together. And man, is he fun to hang out with. Awesome guy, awesome channel. I definitely need to watch even more of your videos that I haven't, and I will definitely do a good job of that. So please go subscribe to him. I'll put the link in the description below as well as the 3 other videos like I said before. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. It's free. It's easy. Hit the bell as well because it'll give you a little notification. And if you can't watch it at the current moment, all you have to do on your phone is just swipe down a little bit. There's a little watch later button. Hit that thing because when you forget to watch videos and you find yourself bored, especially during all this quarantine and crap going on in the world right now, you can just look at your phone and be like, oh, my watch later playlist. So you can watch everyone you missed, not just me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace!